Hello, welcome to Invictus. Here with us is another 110 Defender, a bit of a common appearance on our channel. This has the 2.4 litre Puma engine. These were put into the Defenders between 2007 to 2016. What's very special about this is the Alaska white paint color, complemented by these gorgeous looking white rims, and you've got this green bonnet at the top, this aggressive looking front, and all in all, I will tell you everything you need to know about this Defender in the review. Don't forget to press that subscribe button. Whatever money we make off our YouTube gets donated now to a charity, and we do make a good sum out of it, so don't forget to press that subscribe button. Let's talk about the interior. As you approach the doors, you've got this Defender written there. You've got the step which says Land Rover, and on the inside, it's quite easy to get in here as a driver because of the step. You've got the original Land Rover steering wheel, you've got your horn, and you've got your 6-speed manual transmission and your diff control and all the original settings. However, this has been upgraded, so you've got your USB connection, your aux connectivity, especially if you like your music. Now onto the back. As you come to the back, you've got this gorgeous looking white spare wheel, and guess what? You can actually put a lovely bed here for your next trip around the north coast of Scotland, as an example. But it's very spacious. This is the utility 110 Defender, so extremely practical and handy, especially if you need all the space in the back, whether that be for, as I said, to a trip or putting your bicycles at the back. A lot of people raise the concerns about how rusty your Defender is. Well, this one's got very little rust, if any. I mean, you can categorize it as corrosion because you've got these lovely protections here on this side, on the other side, and on the underneath it's nice and tidy. But it will go through a service and an MOT if required. So if you are in the market for one of these, we have got one. And enjoy the review. On to the test drive. What are these like to drive? In simple words, very agriculture. However, with these Defenders, it's not about, let me put the windows up with it. It's not about what they like to drive. I think it's the whole experience of being able to drive these. They are, very characterful cars. It brings a lot of attention, especially when little kids see a Defender, they almost have a smile on their face. And they're very fun to drive, very engaging with a 6-speed manual gearbox. They're also extremely, in my opinion, comfortable. I wouldn't say extremely, they're comfortable on the motorway. And now, on local journeys like this, they are a lot of fun. We've already covered briefly in the intro the 2.5 litre Puma engine it has. As discussed, that is the inline 4 turbocharged with intercoolers, and now from a BHP point of view, it produces 122 brake horsepower, 370 Newton meters of torque, and the 0 to 62 is about 16 seconds. I mean, these cars aren't necessarily about, how fast they can drive or how comfortable they are. I mean, many of us that were growing up, I think from an experience point of view, and from almost as if, a toy or a journey that you want to go through. I think we all at some point aspire or dream to have a Defender because they're just so beautiful, and the general shape of it is quite a funny looking shape to look at. And now, in in terms of how they're constructed, they're very easy to take apart because honestly they're like a nut and bolt. You know, that's all there is. Very easy to take them apart, to put them back together. And we ourselves, we get extremely busy at the dealership, so we don't really get to, you know, do a lot to them. But in the very short time that we have, it is very easy for us to actually practice taking things apart, putting it back together. So I hope, you know, I've been able to just talk to you a little bit about, you know, just the general, you know, just the general view of, you know, what they're like to own, to drive, you know, how they basically get up to speed, and what the gearboxes are like. So if you are looking for a Defender, we've got one, and maybe we answer the next question in terms of why the 110 and not the 190. Well, the 110 does offer a lot more space in the back. This is both from being able to carry things, have dogs with you, and above all, what one of my friends did was actually mount a bed in the back of their 110 Defender, and then they did the North Coast 500. And it's a very cheap way to be able to use it as a camping vehicle. So absolutely fantastic and phenomenal. And this one is practically ready to go because the back of it is so neat and tidy. The inside of it as well. From owner's point of view, it's got 3 owners from new. The current owner has had it since 2019, and this is probably one of these Defenders that actually is quite funny seeing 3 locks on the bonnet, and the whole car is extremely secure. The Alaska white paint color is absolutely, you know, gorgeous to look at. So if you are looking for one, we've got one, and we also got a Defender 90. So reach out to us and feel free to ask your questions. Thank you for your time, and see you next time. Bye bye. We're good to go, mate.